Hello everyone. Well, it's a special night tonight because hey, I'm doing two videos in one night. I'm going to be heading across town to the Sydney Thunder, who have the double game round in round two. But before we get into that, as always, join LOL at 852371 and join the Podmasters versus Public League, where you can win a championship ring and take on myself and other content creators. All right, let's get into it. All right, now looking at the Sydney Thunder fixture, they have a single game in round one. They have the double in round two. And then after that, just all singles. No buys. Isn't that lovely? All right, so we're probably going to be, might be starting a few Sydney Thunder players, stash them on our bench, and then bring them onto the field round two, and then just trade, most of them out. Maybe keep like someone like a Daniel Sams, for example. All right, so yeah, that's what I will look to be doing. All right, let's have a look at some players. All right, starting off as always in the wicketkeeper batsman position. There's three guys here, three options: Sam Billings, Cam Bancroft, Matt Gilks. Now, I'm not sure what their 11 is going to look like, but all three of these guys could be playing. So, which one of these guys actually takes the gloves? From memory, last year, I believe it was Sam Billings, who played 9 games. He's priced at 111.3k, and yeah, he averaged 42.2. I can't remember if it was last year or the year before. We actually owned Sam Billings. He was batting 4-5. And I was just waiting. Come on, whoever was playing Sydney Thunder, get a wicket so you can get Sam Billings in. And it did seem to happen. Might have been last year because David Warner. I was like, someone get David Warner out because I didn't own David Warner. Get David Warner out so Sam Billings can have a bat. But yeah, at 111.3k, do we start Sam Billings? Now, we could trade him in for Josh Philippe. Or something I'm considering doing is maybe even I've got Ben McDermott there at the moment on my wicketkeeper bench, but also, is there any use of having him on the double? If I'm not going to field him, and could I just stash a Cam Bancroft on the bench? Who at 81.7k, he's pretty cheap. Should open the batting. I believe he fields like in close can take some catches as well. So Sam Billings, maybe round two. I'm just going to put in potential trade in round two. Okay. So Cam Bancroft, and I'm going to consider. All right, and then Matt Gilks, he's never been a big scorer at all. 69k, so a bit more expensive than he has been. He's usually been rookie priced. With Matt Gilks, I think I'm going to pass. All right, so yeah, considering starting Bancroft round one, but putting him on the bench. All right, and bring him on for round two. All right, on to the batsman only. All right, so we've got David Warner priced at 149.7k, 56.8 from his 9 games. Yeah, we know he's a quality player. He's a guy that, I'll definitely be target in round two. And once again, I'll consider trading him in at round two. All right, even though he is a batsman only, he will open and. Yeah, we all know David Warner. All right, Sam Constas. Will he be opening the batting? He's not in the test squad. He's priced at 101.3k, 38.4 from his 5 games. He's another one. You could consider round two. Consider round two. All right, so if you can't afford David Warner, save 48k. And get a Sam Constas. All right. Next, we've got Ollie Davies at 58.5k. Played 7 games last year, but only averaged 19.3. All right. But once again, you're looking for a cheap option, maybe he absolutely kills it in round 1 and has a very low break even, so he could be a moneymaker. So depending on what he does round 1, is he even in the side? Once again, it's going to be boring here. Consider round 2. All right, he'll bat like 4, 5, and but like I said, you might be wanting, come on, get David Warner out, get Sam Constas out, so Ollie Davis can have a bat. Do I really want to be doing that? Yeah, I'm not too sure, but yeah, he's look and see what he does round 1, and if he has a low break even, hey, bring him in, make him some quick cash. All right, next we've got Blake Nikitaris. I think that's how you say it. He's also rookie priced at 58.5k. Played the 1 game, scored 1. I think he'll be a pass because I don't think he'll actually play. All right, I could be wrong there, but yeah, we'll wait and see. All right, now on to the bowler-only options we've got. All right, so Ravi Ashwin, at the import price of 152k. Obviously didn't play last year. He's out injured, so unfortunately we can't pick him. But it could open the door for some other players that I'll discuss shortly. All right, so Wes Agar, 136.6k. 51.8k from his 5 games. I think he was coming back from injury at the start of the season, but he had a pretty good run when he came back. It was a nice pod. I didn't have him. I wanted to get him in, but yeah, he killed me last year as well. And yeah, he is definitely one. Not going to start him. He's one to consider in round 2. All right, next we've got Lockie Ferguson coming in at 132.3k, 50.2 from his 6 games. I believe he left the tournament early last year. All right, so not sure of his availability. I think he's available the whole season. Could be wrong there, but we'll find out closer to the season. He's also one. Yeah, I feel like I'm repeating myself here. Consider for round 2. All right, Tom Andrews, the spinner, had a pretty good season last year. Just remember that Sydney had quite a few injured players last year, so nearly everyone got a game. I think they even had to call in Dan Christian, who wasn't even on the list. He was a trainer or a coach or something, and yeah, he ended up playing. It's like the Essendon equivalent of, hey, told Goldstein, you're our ruck coach, but hey, can you play with us? Well, that actually happened as well. Anyway, what am I talking about? Talking about Tom Andrews. All right, he averaged 42.4 from his 7 games. Does he even get a game? Because they've also got Tanvir Sanger. They've got another spinner who I'll be talking about shortly. And yeah, it's not sure if he gets a game at 111.9k. He's probably going to be a pass for me. Tanvir Sanger, another one of those spinners. 111.5k is their value there. There's guys that bat and bowl that are cheaper, but he only played the 3 games. I think he struggled with injury as well. I'm tempted to say pass, but I'll see what he does. Let's go consider round 2. All right, and you also got Nathan McAndrew, who's 60k. So he's someone you could bring in cheap. And again, if he performs in round 1, has a low break even, even if you want, someone to, if he plays, that is, to make some money on your bench. You could consider. You could even consider starting McAndrew. He's one you can stash on your bench if he's named round 1. All right, so I'm just going to go consider round 1 on the bench. All right, if you want to do that. I probably wouldn't do it myself, but hey, it's an option. All right, Ryan Hadley, I've just put you there because he's 39.5k. You're not going to use him as a loop, so he's going to be a pass. All right, now, finally, on to the all-rounders. All right, we've got Chris Green, 148.8k. Now, I was going to say, if Ashwin plays, that could have benefited Chris Green hugely, because they might want to, just block out, Ashwin and attack Chris Green perhaps, which would open the door for more potential wickets. All right, so 148.8k, bit expensive to be starting on your bench. But guy, he can bat, he can bowl, hence the batting all rounder status. He is one I will consider for round 2. All right, next we've got Shadab Khan, the Pakistani leg spinner, all-rounder. He's batted as high as 3. Oh, sorry, 3. As 6 for Pakistan. We could have batted a 3 for Pakistan, I'm not sure. But yeah, he definitely, I'll have him batting above Daniel Sams and Chris Green. So he'll get more of an opportunity with the bat. And yeah, he'll also bowl his 4 overs. So yeah, Chris Green, Shadab Khan, I reckon will be their spinners. He's one that you could, he's actually in my side at the moment. You could start on, bench, or if you want to have a look at him for one round, you can do that and bring him in round 2. Definitely someone that you'll want in your team. So at the moment, he's in my starting side. Just got him stashed on the bench at the moment. All right, next we've got Daniel Sams, another one of these value picks. This is another guy that has come in at 200k starting price in previous seasons. He had that horrific injury last year. And he only scored. He only played the 5 games. Had an average of 44.2, which is well down on what we usually see from Daniel Sams. He'll open the bowling. He should bowl the power play or power surge, whatever they call it these days. And he'll bowl in the death as well. So opportunity to get some cheap wickets there, and you can get a quick 20 at the end of an innings as well. So for me, if you don't pick him round 1, you have to get him in round 2. I'm actually gonna put him in as a lock. All right, he's locked into my side at the moment. He's actually on field as well at the moment on my side. All right, so got to get in Daniel Sams. If you don't start him, you got to get him in at round 2. Aiden O'Connor, now bat bowl, 39.5k. Don't think he's going to play. Perfect for a loop, right? Well, in round 2, Sydney Thunder actually play the first game. So, he wouldn't be much use there. But there is another guy who is a 39.5 bat bowl who shouldn't be playing. And, we'll look to discuss him as a future video. And he'll be the guy that I'll be using as a loop. All right, so, Aiden O'Connor, when Supercoach opened, was the cheapest one and the best option. But there's actually another guy. All right, so for me, if you wanted to run 2 bat bowl loops, but I'm not sure if you want to do that at the start of the season, you probably bring him in later in the season. But we want to make some money from the guys on the bench. All right, so he was in my side, but now with this other guy who's a bat bowl 39.5k, it's going to be a pass for me. All right, any other players that you can think of? Oh, I think I've basically named the whole list. So no need for that. Any opinions that I might be wrong about, or you have a differing opinion of, let me know. All right, so that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, see you.